Your ego. Your ego is the voice inside your head which keep telling you what to think, and um, basically the voice that you are hearing inside your head right now, it's it's not you, it's your ego. It's your ego speaking. um, the ego is an entity. Think of it like a person inside your brain, who only cares about themselves. Yeah, they only care about making themselves look better. Um, so you may think that the voice that you're hearing is you, but that is just what the ego wants you to think. The ego wants you to think that you and it are the same, but you're not, because the ego is a different thing. You aren't your thoughts. You aren't the voice inside your head. So basically, today I will go over why this ego is evil. It's a made up entity. It's a part of your mind. But yeah, let's think of it as an evil entity, just to simplify and to be able to develop more. So before I dive into this, I just wanted to know if you can hear a low, maybe like humming or blowing sound. It's because my laptop is doing like a Windows memory diagnostics tool or something. I don't know, it's been having blue screens and stuff like that. So basically it's just checking what's going on. I don't know, it did that I don't know where. But yeah, let's get into this. So the first reason is, as I've said, the ego only thinks about itself and only wants itself to look good. And in order to do this, the ego is basically telling you, if you experience something bad, like for example, if someone like this is you, your ego is the part of your mind which will say, wow, he just said that it tries to bring you down. It tries to like both raise itself up, but also push you down, because on the one hand it's saying stuff like, wow, this guy is such a fucking loser, dude, and this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But on the other hand, it's also trying to say stuff like, wow, he's probably right, you suck at this, you're the worst at everything, if if a friend as a joke, for example, tells you that you are ugly, and you don't have control over your ego will make you believe those words. It will, one, make you get pissed at your friend for saying that, because yeah, that's what the ego does. It tries to like reflect negative feelings on other people. And two, it will make you believe those words, even though it's just a joke, even though your friend was just joking. It will make you believe that you are ugly. Now this is just a random example. I couldn't come up with anything better. And so number two, why the ego is evil, is because this kind of behavior, only caring about itself and trying to push it down, it can lead to, number one, narcissism. And this is because all insecurities that you have will be projected onto other people. So the ego will could make you believe that all flaws that you have are not flaws, they're just the faults of other people. So for example, if you've done something bad, maybe let's say you're working at the car factory, what's it called, the like treadmill, yeah, um, moving thing where the car parts come. Let's say that you mess up a car, you mess up the piece that you're responsible for fixing, and then your boss calls you for a meeting, and he calls you out on this and says, no, you can't keep doing this. If you don't have control over your ego will probably like think like, oh, like fuck you, boss. This is on you. It wasn't even my mistake. It was blah blah blah. His mistake, whatever, you know. So this will make you. You won't develop from your mistakes. You won't learn from your mistakes, and you will only see yourself as the right person. And this is what a narcissist is. So your ego, if your ego gets out of hand, you could become like a narcissist, you know? And number two, what this leads to is that it can lead to you having really big insecurities. Like, as I said, the ego will try to push you down. So it can be like, for example, I believe that my hairline is very crooked, and I've been called out on this, as a joke. But I don't have full control of my ego, so many times I let my ego go out of hand, like say stuff like, wow, your hairline is so messed up, you're so ugly, and stuff like that, But what you have to realize is that the thing that I've said, you are not your ego. If you simply just look at the ego as another entity, as not you, you will start to relate less to the feelings it's trying to invoke on you. So you won't listen to it. If you a tip that I have, if we move on to how to escape from the trap of the ego, so to speak. One tip that I have that has worked for me is that I think of the ego as a person. Like, if I realize that my ego is trying to make me think something, I think of it as a person who's standing next to me and trying to talk shit to me, but I don't care, because that makes me realize that it's not me speaking. It makes me realize that it's him, this other guy that is speaking, the ego. So this in my experience makes it a lot easier not to relate to the feelings that the ego is trying to get you to feel. And yeah, that's my tip for how to escape the ego. And another tip that has also worked, and which is which many people talk about is good, is to meditate. And meditation, you know what meditation is. It makes you more mindful. It makes you realize your thoughts. It makes you more aware. So this works the same way as thinking of the ego as another person. It makes you become aware that you are not the ego, and you realize that these are just temporary thoughts, and that you aren't your thoughts. They don't define you, so that also makes you less susceptible to these feelings. So yeah, actually I had a bit more that I wanted to talk about, but since my laptop did this Windows memory diagnostics tool, I don't know, I think I'm gonna wrap the video up for today. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. Please leave a comment if you feel like something is unclear, or if you feel like you don't like the video, or if you want me to like do something else instead. Just comment if you feel like I should know something. So yeah, bye bye guys.